Alright, hey and welcome. My name is Katie. Welcome to my channel. Y'all can call me Panda though. The reason why is kind of funny. My name is spelled kind of funky, so when people see it, they get kind of confused, so just call me Panda. Anyways, I am new to the streaming scene, and I decided that my first time here should definitely be recorded, so I'm super nervous, but thanks for stopping in to watch, and hopefully we can discover a few things together. So today I'm doing a video about FaeFarm, and this is one of my favorite games to play. I do like all types of games. I play a lot of RPG. I play on 3 different platforms: PlayStation, PC, and Switch. And I started off with PC and Xbox back in grade school and college. So yeah, FaeFarm is definitely what I would call a cozy game. And cozy games are definitely, I feel like, kind of coming on the scene right now with streamers. I see a lot of cozy content. I follow a lot of cozy content, and which is great because, don't get me wrong, I love shooters and I love RPGs, but sometimes you just kind of want to chill and not trigger so much. So yeah. Alright, so FaeFarm, again, like I said, cozy game, very similar to Stardew Valley in the mechanics and the way that you play the game. You'll notice there are some differences though, and we'll start with a few of those differences here, and maybe it will compel some people to jump in. So this part of my FaeFarm here, this is called Serene. This is my main farm. You have different plots all over your map, and I'll show you that map now. But my main farm is just in the middle, and you can set, once you've got them leveled up, you can set any of the homes to be a main home if you like. Sorry for the pointing, I shouldn't be pointing. So I also have Frozen Farm unlocked, Hazy Haven, and Spurgaria, but I mainly use Serene and Spurgaria. And Serene is in Aquaneri, is the name of my Fae realm. So these flowers here are all of my starter flowers. I'm not very good at flower breeding, so I will hopefully get into more of that later on down the line, maybe do some live streaming to correct some of the mistakes of the past. And then over here we have some areas for critters. You will catch different critters in your travels around the different biomes, and you can put those in these little terrariums, and they produce different items that you can use to make potions like these, and these potions can be used for various things that are super helpful in the game, but we can get into all that later. Over here I have some really cool areas for using all of these craftable items and ingredients that I gather. So you have prep stations, you have areas for making different types of seals that you'll use to open areas in the dungeons, because there is a little bit of combat in this game. Over here you have beverages that'll keep your character warm or cooler depending on the weather. And then over here, my 2 favorite stations, you have your magic stations. So this one makes all of the items that make the potions, and you'll need to grow different type of what we call Fae crops, and those will help you get those potions that are super helpful in the game. So here are the potions that there's all kinds of potions you can unlock. Some of them are going to be combat focused, like health steal and mana steal, shield, and then we have some attack type potions. So this one, you have like thorns that surround you. It's super cool, and they kind of like swirl around you. And then this one does fireball, fireball, fireball. You have some other potions that are just more for helpful things. The bee potions help you make honeycombs, or I'm sorry, beeswax from honeycombs. This helps you catch and attract more bees in your hive. And then luck potions. This is a potion that will give you a little bit more chance of finding some critical hits and resources when fighting jumbles and foraging. And then Whirlwind is a potion you can use to gather ready crops and forageable items. And Sadness is really cool. Sadness actually helps you water your plants in a more efficient manner. So over here I have an area of crops, and I've done so many practice runs in the last few days that I've kind of decimated my crop area, but I can totally use a potion to show you what it does. So we will consume, and you can see where my soil here is changing color. as I'm watering my crop areas. And this will kind of stay with you wherever you go. So let's say I wanted to go to a different part of my farm, and if I still have some time left, you can see the time ticker up in the corner there under my mana bar. Sorry. There we go. Here we are. Okay, so it'll come over here and it'll water wherever I go. And then when there's forageable items, I can consume the whirlwind and it will grab up all of the items in that area. The cool thing also about that particular potion is with the little patches of 4-leaf clovers, it'll also pick those up, which is really cool. I feel like they're not hard to find, but they can be a little challenging. If you're in a hurry and you just don't have time to look for a bunch of 4-leaf clovers, you just consume one of these and it'll pick up whatever's in the area. I did forage this area before, so there's probably nothing really available right now. And we'll catch this little bee. Yeah, that's one of the critters that you can catch. Bees are kind of all over, but you will notice that they do tend to spawn in the same areas over and over again throughout your day. So it is totally easy to re-up, I guess, on your bees and other things like that. See the tornado still behind me. All right, and so once we've gathered all these items, like I said, just different things that you can do with them at different stations. If you want to store them, obviously you do have storage, and the storage in this game is awesome because it's unlimited as far as I know. Please correct me if I'm wrong. You can move all of your stacks over all at once if that suits your fancy, or you can do one stack at a time, or if you don't have an existing stack, you move one and then you can move all of them. You can also keep critters here, and it's very well organized. This is my alchemy bar, so I have all of my potions and bits here, and I store lots of items because I just like to I like to be prepared, which is why I'm married to Pepper, because she likes to be prepared too. And then we can be prepared together. Yeah. And then cooking, there's all kinds of items that you can make and cook, from prep all the way to finished products. And some of these items can be sold for higher value, and you can sell those items over here in our little sale bin. It's more like a stand, a produce stand. And then at the end of the day, all of those items will sell. And in the beginning of the new day, you'll get a report that says how much everything sold for. You can get a breakdown of all that as well. And there's a butterfly. So and I think I've caught just like a couple of things. A butterfly, and I might have something else. So I'll show you the terrarium. So these are items that you'll use to make potions later on in the game. So you really want to hoard these in the beginning of the game if you can. Even if you don't start making potions right away, remember you have limitless storage, and it's a lot easier to finish a lot of these challenges if you already just have these items available. You're going to use a lot of frog sweat, so always be looking for frogs. And then also the flutter dust is good, especially if you're getting all those flowers and you want the wings. You're going to need flutter dust with the flowers as well. Then I just back out and it does its job, and then whenever they're done, you'll see a little present that will kind of be popping up and down, and we'll open that and we can collect what has been dropped, and then our critters, you see, will disappear. Speaking of critters, we do have some very cute critters in this game, and I'll show you those real quick. So I love the critters in this game, and I do love the breeding aspect in this game. There's critters in lots of cozy games, but I don't know. I just feel a special attachment to my animals here. So we'll start with our chickoos and cottontails. You'll see that they have different levels of happiness, and you can breed their levels of happiness up and get more product from them. So this is Raichu. He is my most leveled up cottontail, and I feel like he looks like a little Pokemon. He's so cute. So there's a couple things you can do with them. You can pet them, you can brush them. The brushing animation does take a little second, but not all of the animals require it. You don't have to do these things every single day to keep your animals happy. So we'll collect the items that they've dropped. We've got cotton here, and then eggs. And then also, we can do something fun. We can say hello to our little animals, and they'll come on over. And then We can have a dance party. Yeah. So yeah, they're super, super cute. And that's the first pen. You have 3 total pens for a total of it's 6 animals. And they include the Mamu's woolly horns, which is this pen here. And then in Sprigaria, in my Fae realm, you'll see we have the Lunans and the Spriggans. And since it's such a lovely day, we're just going to ring the bell and have them all come out. And I don't have all of my animal barns fully stocked. This one might be, but I lose track of what I have. So you can breed different colors, as you can see, and here they come. Yeah, I was like, I'll wave them over so they'll not be all on top of each other. Now, what you'll notice with these animals is there are some actions you need to do first before you can pet and brush. So, for example, Black Star, my Mamu, he's named after a Soul Eater character. You need to milk him, and then you can walk up to him. Just be careful when you're in patches, because you could wind up decimating your thing. So I'll come over here. And here he comes. Yeah. Oh, now they're all coming in. And we will pet. And he has a cute little animation that he does. And then I'll show you the animation here for the woolly horn, because it's super cute. Alright, y'all. And those are 4 of the animals that are on FaeFarm. The other 2 are in Sprigaria, and they're super cute. The Lunans I love because they look like ferrets with little wings, and I have a little ferret, and so I have a particular soft spot for the Lunans. And the Spriggans are super cute too. They look like little leaf animals, and they kind of bop around. So yeah, this is Sprigaria. This is my final farm. Like I said, the other plots I do have Hazy Haven unlocked, but I don't really use it much. This is about all I can handle. So you'll see here there's not a whole lot going on. I have so many Fae crops that I just don't have anything else growing right now. More random flowers and stations, so I don't have to pop between all of my different spots. Another inventory barn, and then your house is up here. And this one is very pretty. It's covered in purple flowers. So I'll just show you we'll just pop into the Lunan and Spriggan habitat. And I do keep their troughs full. You can come in and add however much feed they need, but I do call them out during the day too on good weather days, so that way they can run around. And then I believe they do also graze in those patches as well. And yeah, so that's just the Spriggan habitat. And those are my favorite. Those are probably my favorite highlight things of FaeFarm. Definitely the animals, and I actually do enjoy growing crops. Flower breeding has been really difficult. I haven't had any luck, and I keep messing up. So that's something I definitely like to clear out and do some more of. Probably just redo that whole section. But yeah, this is such a cool game, and it's so beautiful and vibrant. There's so many cool critters that you can catch. Oh, I messed that one up. And there's other tactics that you can use to help you catch the critters more effectively. You can use the Gone potion to disappear, and that helps you, especially with the goblins. They can be a little bit tricky. The golden and rose goblins especially tend to hop away really fast. So if you're having a hard time, the Gone potion is really helpful. And then also there's all kinds of obviously forageables that are just absolutely beautiful, and you can use to make different items and meals that have different perks when in the dungeons that you can use for mining. There's just so much cool stuff. I really do love it, so it's a lot of fun. And then just a little bit about me real quick, and what I'm here for. I am in my 30s. I'm a mom, and I am married to a wonderful, very tall man. And yeah, so I originally am from Texas, and we moved here a few years ago to escape the heat and other things that were going on in the state. And we've been here and happy and settling in. And it's been difficult, definitely moving from San Antonio to a different type of environment has been tough. But I am finding community, especially in the cozy community, and then just in different projects that I've been involved in. So it's been good, definitely. Learning different things about different parts of the country is always good for people. So definitely open-minded. So I am here just to kind of hopefully provide a space for people to come and chill and hang out. And if I'm streaming or live streaming and people want to jump in and just kind of lurk and hang out, that's cool too. If they want to interact, that's cool too. I'm very open-minded. At least I try to be. And if I'm not educated about something, I definitely want to take the time to understand things about every community, especially right now. There's just so many things going on that are so important to so many people, and you don't know where people are in their journey. I don't know where you are in your journey, and I'm not here to judge, right? Because I'm on one too. So I'm just here to provide a safe space for people to come and hang out and hopefully find some safety and healing and friendship and just things like that. Just a vibe. I just want a vibe. I hear people say that all the time, and some of the streamers that I follow love to say that, and I would just love to vibe with people. So that's a little bit about me, and in the future I hope to be streaming definitely some FaeFarm. I have some challenges to complete, so I'd love to share that with y'all, my journey in that, and Palea I am still getting into, and I just unlocked the fine arrows, so I won't lie, I've been running around shooting a lot of, I think they're called Zernaks, and not really doing much else, so I need to shift my focus back on getting my Palea plot in order, because it's a mess. And then also I have other interests in other games, Horizon, Borderlands. I do have a condition called lupus, and it does affect the way that I trigger, and that is definitely something that's very real for people, and another reason why I love cozy games, because it gives my hands a little break when the lupus kind of starts getting to the muscles, and it's just hard for me to constantly pull that trigger. So I do love cozy games for that too. So I also want this to be a place for people who, no matter what kind of games you play, and if you feel like, oh, I'm not very good, don't worry, I'm not either. I have to look stuff up all the time. I constantly die when I play with my daughter. You can ask her, I'm terrible at a lot of games. So like I said, we're just here to vibe, and yeah, I'd love to get to know a lot of you more, and thanks so much for watching and joining. I hope that you all have the best day, and I will hopefully be back soon. I did just get my Twitch verified, so hopefully that means I'll be able to live stream soon, which would be a lot of fun, I think. So in the meantime, I'll still be recording some videos and hopefully dropping some more playthroughs, so hope to see y'all around soon. Stay safe, have a wonderful day, and don't forget to love yourself.